Hey everybody, Stephanie here. So today I'm going to go over our four categories that we have for relationships. So if you are just starting off in a relationship or having that first date, or if you're engaged, newly married, or even if you're a long-time couples, or maybe you just want to have a fun and random question to give your significant other to kind of start up a conversation. I'm going to be doing this as well to kind of help couples open up that communication level, to be able to know each other more, to understand each other. And so our first card that I'm going to pull is get to know you. So this is going to be for our individuals who are very new to each other, don't really know who each other are, first dates, things like that. So let's pull a card of what can we ask on a first date. So that way it's not like, you still have those boundaries and you still feel comfortable talking about it. Okay. The question I pulled up was, what memory always makes you laugh? This is actually a really good question to kind of get to know someone, because it's something that can kind of really see what made that person excited and why that always stayed with them. And it can go deeper, like, why did that memory, makes you smile? Like, what about it? What are some things that you remember the most? Is it a feeling? Is it a smell? Is it the person? Whatever it is, you can get deeper into their thoughts. Okay. If you are engaged or newly married, let's see what kind of question we can ask on that. Now, I would say newly married, engaged, I would most definitely say less than 3 years. Because usually when you hit your 3rd-year mark, you tend to get a little bit more deeper, more connected. So the question I would say is, what trip most affected your life so far? So this is a great question if you know that your person has been traveling and has done a lot of things, whether it's even a trip to a family event or whatever it is. It doesn't necessarily have to mean, oh, they got out of the state or out of the country. What trip had a big effect on them. And then you can also get deeper, like, well, why did it affect you? How did it make you feel? What part of it made you feel that way? And it's for you to really connect with that person on the level of how they felt. Even try to empathize with how they felt, Okay. Lifetime couples, so very long time, like these are the ones that are more than 3 years, kind of communication has failed, don't know what to talk about anymore. Sometimes you go to a restaurant, you're not really saying anything. This here can kind of help spice up that communication again, because that's what we're lacking these days with social media and everything. It's really kicking our butts to connect like we used to. So the question that comes up here is there something that you would like to change about yourself? Good question. Because as we grow and as we grow together, we tend to want different things. And as we want different things, we want to change things. And if your partner does have something that they want to change about themselves, whether it be physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is, get deeper in that. Why do you want to do that? What makes you want to do that? What do you think will happen if you were to change that? What effect would you get? Would it make you happier? Do you feel like you would be more content? And it could be anything at all, any type of change at all. There is no limit to think about this. These questions here are to just really bring that communication back into the tie of the relationship, or to get it started. An icebreaker. Okay, and then this here is just fun and random. So this can be for any relationship whatsoever. This can be for someone, doesn't matter if it's been a day, it could be a week or whatever, but these are just fun. And if you have a really good communication level, and some of these things are kind of open and bizarre, so please, if it's not something that you would ask now, then don't ask. But if it is, then go for it. Be brave enough. Yes? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you describe how messy you are? That's a very good first meeting question. Why? If you're a person that's very nitpicky and likes to make sure everything is clean, if someone tells you, oh, I really don't care, I can walk into the house and throw my stuff around, that might be a big pet peeve for you. That can you actually let that go and compromise with them? Or Is that a deal breaker? If if you're someone that's been with someone for a long time, of course, you're already going to know how messy they are. But how do they see themselves is another question, because how you see them and how they see themselves is two different perceptions. I hope these questions were fun. So again, if you are fairly new to this person, ask them, what memory always makes you laugh? And if you are engaged or newly married, ask what trip most affected your life so far? And if you're a longtime couple, ask the other person, is there something that would you like to change about yourself? And if you just want to be fun, go ahead and ask, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you describe how messy you are? I hope this kind of opens up the communication between you and your significant other. And I hope that if you are in search of getting connected with your partner again, you can always reach out to me. That is something I'm specialized in. Please have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoy the questions. Bye.